No, you're not watching Sesame Street. You're back in this nightmare again with Dr. Grottu Orloff trying to organize comic books. Really a pretty small collection compared to most of you, but it's taken me a while. So you'll just have to put up with this nightmare, this horrible nightmare. Okay, so that's done. Let's see what else, other mischief I can get into over here.
This is a terrifying encounter with the unknown.
Damn. Going through old boxes here that haven't been gone through in many years. Okay, Batman, very good. Very good. Batman Family. Batman, Dark Knight, Battlestar Galactica. Okay, this is all in order, so I don't need to really mess with this, except to pull out some obvious Silver Age stuff and put it in the other room. Pull these out. Sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but you don't want to see. Let's see. Okay. We're not really in Miami, we're in Grottuville. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. That DJ is right. Why did I buy this comic book? What am I, out of my fucking mind? Possibly. Brave and the Bold, okay. Alright. Alright, cool. So basically all I did was, with that box, is pull out a Beanie and Cecil and some comics that are more adult, and I'm putting the adult comics in certain boxes. This one now. Okay. Yeah, this is my private radio station that entertains me, since I can't find any music on the radio that I like, so when I listen to the radio, it's mainly to listen to conservative talk shows. But right now I'm trying to take a break from the nightmare of the world right now. Okay, so that last video, you may not want to watch it, the one I just posted, because, oh my god. Comics, you ever have a half-filled box, and then the comics fall, and then they fall in on each other, and comics are crushed? Well, I don't have I don't have boards on all these comics. I don't even have bags on some of them, so a lot of them. So the comics are very susceptible to damage, and you probably heard a profane streak of evil, arcane cursing in that last video, so don't overuse that language, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn. Oop, don't use that either. You would have hated me in college. I thought for a while I was reading Hunter S. Thompson, and I started to adopt his speech pattern and his just fucking insanity. I thought he was the greatest thing in the world. I loved his writing style. And then things I learned about him later on, little creepy. Hopefully they're not true, but probably they are. The fact that he knew what adrenochrome was is something that the average person wouldn't know, at least not back then. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna pull my Christmas stuff out of this box. Okay, this is you saw these Christmas comics on last night's Christmas episode. So the Christmas stuff is going in another box. This is my underground box, so I'll show you what I got. See, it's all underground, so it's, you know, R. Crumb and Richard Corbin and 8-Ball and I know these. Oh, hold on. This is actually underground. This is the EC. These are the EC reprints done in the early 70s. They look like that on the back, not the ones that were all over the newsstands. So I'm just putting the camera in various. God damn, that's annoying. Okay, so I can't really show a lot of these. Oh man, what was up with me in this time period in my life? I was find some pages that are. Oh, I can't show you that. These are like dirty Japanese comics, like this kind of stuff. Bondage fairies, adults only. Looks like I bought it for a while. It's they had a lot of these, I guess, in the 90s. These adult comics. R. Crumb's Best Buy, Bicentennial Grossouts. You know, I just trying to make it where all the adult stuff is not mixed in, because it's kind of jarring when you're looking at Batman and then you turn to this or this. But okay, so bizarre number. There's the number on that. Well, this is number 10. I comes before. Okay, all right. Bicentennial Bazaar, and then all these Betty Page comics. They're still making them. They don't make them like this with the Dave Stevens art, man. They were just. Betty Page was a pinup star in the 50s and was rediscovered by comic book people when Dave Stevens, the artist Dave Stevens, used her as the inspiration for a character in his Rocketeer. He even called the character Betty. And then people realized this was actually a real person, and there's all kinds. And people started buying up the old girly magazines from the 50s that had me included, and pictures, and you could even get signed. I have a couple of signed pictures from Betty Page, and people. She was rediscovered, but no one could find her. They knew she was alive, but there were all these rumors, and then finally she was discovered, and at least she was able to, when she passed away, know that she was remembered for something. I guess I'll put this under C for collected. This is Thon Bode, or I guess it's pronounced Bode or Baudet. I don't know how it's. I always pronounced it Bode. I've never really. There's actually an interview with him on YouTube, so hopefully I'm not mispronouncing his name. He kind of looked like a rock star. Okay, and this I pulled Pulp Dreams. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's like modern artists doing their interpretations of pulp art. It's not really an underground comic, but oh, look at that wonderful Edgar Rice Burroughs illustration. But it's called Pulp Dreams, and it's from Eros Comics. So, comic book stores in the 90s had big. Usually they had a back room where they sold all this adult shit that was coming out, and I don't think that's the way it is anymore. But there was just a real plethora of this stuff coming out at that time. Okay. What the hell is this? Yeah, just this kind of thing. Okay, that goes under the B. Big Top. Bicentennial Gross Outs, Big Top Bazaar. Oh yeah, I've got a ton of these modern comics. They're reprints of 60s comics. I guess they have some value. I'm not sure what the deal is on them. And then this is an Italian adult comic. I'll throw this in with the Underground. Okay. Purple. Thick and Blood, Spirit. Okay, good. Okay. Oh boy. I really need to get the marker from the other room, I think. Is that where it was? I think so. Come, shall you? Let's take the Beanie and Cecil comic while we go. But I blocked my way with all these box lids. I'm gonna take this little spider with me. I don't want to step on him. Okay, Beanie and Cecil. Well, now we're in the Silver Age room, and we're gonna have to file this. So we've got Amazing Spider-Man, Adventures into the Unknown, Adam, Beanie and Cecil would come before Bunny. Star Spangled War. The Unknown Soldier was, in my opinion, the inspiration for Darkman and the Sam Raimi movies. Basically did the same thing, had the same kind of powers, could change his face. Strange Adventures that I need to file under S. Strange Adventures, okay. Here's a couple of coverless Silver Age Iron Man comics.
A man's soul, along with his tongue. Grotesque forms of cruelty were prevalent in the torture chamber. Here, the infamous rack was employed to stretch the prisoner out of his puny body into...
Let me bring you over here. Oh, that's not... There we go. Ooh, here's Patsy Walker, number 59. So this needs to go to Silver Age. Partridge Family, I'll consider that Silver Age. Although technically it's the beginning of the Bronze Age, but it's a 15-cent comic. Now, these are modern comics reprints. This one actually, just the other week, I got for $7 at Duncanville Books. The actual real 60s edition of Peacemaker number 3 But this one, on your key collector app on your iPhone, it's probably showing it's pretty high. This is not his first appearance, but he first appeared in Fighting Force or something like that. But this Charlton hero was later acquired by DC and is now going to be, from what I understand, kind of the star of the new Suicide Squad movie. And I guess they've already seen enough to know that this wrestler John Cena is really making this character something else in that James Gunn directed movie that's coming out at some point when they stop releasing new strains of this thing from Wuhan. But anyway, it'll go straight to HBO Max. I'm sure all Warner's doing that with all their movies. But anyway, the Peacemaker, they've already greenlit a TV show for him, so they know they've got a hit, or at least they think they do. New Mutants, Phantom Stranger, Plastic Man. Yeah, I gotta take this box to the other room. Thor, True Beliefs, Vault of Evil. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to file this with my Silver Age, even though it's a 70s reprint. You know, you can tell it's 70s from the... And, you know, even though it's been kept nice in my collection, you know, the back's already kind of turning a little bit of color on the edge, because Charlton, and this is Modern Comics, is just Charlton reprinting their old stuff. Charlton did not use high quality paper. Okay, so all right, let's get back to the other room. Okay. Wow. I've got to get these in some order. Some that I can figure out. Okay. Oh, I went in the other room to get a marker. I never got it. Something else, huh? Okay, I need to spread out is what I need to do. Now I put all these books down or I can't walk. Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's see what I can do. I don't. Okay, that. And that. Whew. It's getting a little hot in here. fan. This fan was my grandfather's, and it really blows lots of cool air. Okay. Shit, motherfucker. Okay. That should help a little. Oh, this needs to be filed in the other room. For sure. Best of Dennis the Menace and a bunch of Herbie comics. Here's a Headline Comics number 59. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. Okay, this box that I just cleared out that only has just a few Teen Titans comics, I need to get it cleared out, and then I'm going to start making a box where I just alphabetize the stray Bronze Age comics. Then I will pull from this box to file them into the other boxes as each box is pulled up. Okay, so I'll just leave these in the back as T comics. So I'll start by putting the Destructor and a big pile of Defenders comics carefully at the front of the box. And we're getting buried in comics in here, aren't we? And more Defenders. Then Gunhawks. And a stray Incredible Hulk. Followed by Jughead. Rima the Jungle Girl. Followed by a Thor. Which is before... No. Teen Titans TE, so Thor... I'm trying to remember if I file Thor under M or T. I think I've been filing them under T. It just makes more sense. Tiger Man, Tor, Wanted. War as hell. Unless you work for the military-industrial complex, in which case it's quite wonderful for you, I guess. Okay, a bunch of Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. Oh, see, this is clearing out a walking room for me. getting a little bit less anxiety provoking here now. Here are these superhero catalogs that are so wonderful that give you a snapshot of all the superhero merchandise available to kids in the 70s. And then some Superman comics. That's a very iconic cover, yes indeed. Superman family. My 5th grade teacher in Tacoma, Washington had some Superman family comics for us to read when we were finished with our work, and I was exposed to the wonderful world of the 60s and 50s Superman family universe, you know. I thought it was great. Swamp Thing, just a bunch of Bernie Wrightsons, just a bunch. Just some wonderful Bernie Wrightson Swamp Things. That TV show, we watched the first few episodes. I really thought the special effects were great. We just never got back to it. It's not for not liking it. It just something always came up, and I got to get back and watch that. Now I think it's on the CW app or something, maybe HBO Max, because I think they did away with the DC. We had that DC channel for a while. Would I file this under T for Tandy Computer or W for Whiz Kids? The world will never know. I was just filing Defenders. Bingo. Let's be. Okay, Defenders. 3417. Dennis the Menace. I think that's where they go to the Winchester house. I'm not sure. I know I have one issue. That's how I first found out about the Winchester house, is in a Dennis the Menace comic. Okay. This I'll put under S for Spider-Man. Okay. Oh, here's more Silver Age stuff. This is in terrible condition, but look at this. Is that amazing or what? This might be a good thumbnail to put out for my video to fool people into watching it. Man, it's hard to get 130 viewers. I'm up to 130 what do you call it? Subscribers. That is difficult. And people have thousands, and I don't know. I must salute them, because it is tough. But I think it's possibly a testimony to my ridiculous, stupid personality. Let's say Jungle Action Marvel 2-in-1. New Gods. That fan may be on too loud too. I think it's gonna obscure what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna turn the fan down a little bit and go trying to make sure the heater's turned off downstairs, because it gets cold at night, and then the heater's still on and it's daytime. Doom Patrol. Yeah. These are damaged comics that are that they used to sell at they used to sell packs of damaged comics at. Oh, this is Wolf the Barbarian. It's an Atlas Seaboard comic, damaged. I have that. I'll just put it over here. This is kind of cool. It's a Hopalong Cassidy. They would sell big bricks of damaged comics that the day Flash weighed 1,000 pounds. Oh, good. That's a keeper. Okay. There's a trash Dennis the Menace comic, but damn, do I love Dennis the Menace? Or have I? All my life I've loved Dennis the Menace. It says on here, read this book, Mark. Yeah, see there? Read this book, Mark. You know, what do you think? Should I send this off to CGC? Probably get I think about it, maybe an 8.0. And this one, I think is at least an 8.5. Wait, there's a cover on the back. Oh, a detached cover for the next issue. Yikes. Well, they're still readable. Yeah, there's a really early adventure that came in one of those, they call them Wounded Wonders. Clark Kent goes to reform school. I think I have several copies of this that are actually in decent shape. Robin, hanging herself again? At least he didn't hang himself from a doorknob like all those people that cross the Democrats. They tend to like to hang themselves from doorknobs with red scarves. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Don't you think it's hard to hang yourself from a doorknob? It seems like it would be. Well, I'm going to take a little brief break downstairs and see about, look at that. Looks like the box is on fire. Well, Monday, I'll be back, I promise, in an hour or two. Be seeing you. That's from The Prisoner, by the way, for those of you that don't catch on.